everyone, Cheryl here. Here is back at the shop where the second of 3 larger projects gets completed. Our original design of the rig always included a rear wall mounted spare tire, but up until now we've been able to leave it under the chassis. Not an ideal location as it still creates a departure angle protrusion. In this video we mount the spare with a winch, allowing simple access to the 100-pound beast. Now that the air conditioning is completed, it is time to move the tire to its final location. So let's get to it.
Okay, this whole apparatus is made possible by this 2,000-pound winch with synthetic line. This was a Chinese bargain at $65 on Amazon. It's completely adequate for what I need to do. It's designed for a 4-wheel ATV. It's only 2,000-pound load, and I would hesitate to say that it probably would be strained at doing 2,000 pounds, but it's only lifting a 100-pound tire. So the wiring of this thing is, it's a 12-volt winch, and it's wired to the 12-volt batteries under the hood. And so the winch power comes up to the winch here behind the tire, and this is the winch control box, which receives the control pendant, and it's removable so that when you're not using it, nobody else can operate it. So the winch pendant comes off and goes in the recovery box. So when I want to use it, I simply plug it in. The power from this comes into the box. You can see the cable here goes into this wire channel. Again, I'll remind you, when I built this thing, I have these triangular channels that go all the way down. It comes out here underneath. This is the same wire bundle as the rear lights, and it goes to the center and then down the center frame all the way to the truck engine batteries. It. So this is what I've been working on for the last 3 or 4 days. This is the spare tire mount. I needed to take over the space underneath the center of the rear of the frame to mount my gray tank, so that involved moving the spare tire first. It also required me to figure out a way to get the 100+ pound tire up over my head without me killing myself. So what we have here is a 3/4 inch tube steel frame that pivots on the underside of the camper, and it attaches to the tire so that when the tire is raised, the tire won't shift. And in the center hole behind the tire is a winch. So normally speaking, in order to secure the tire, it stays the way it is. In order to get the tire down, one of the what is required is that first off, I would take the winch control, which is going to be stored away as a security measure, and I attach the winch control. Okay, the winch cable at this point in time is tight, so it alone will hold the tire up. So I can remove the two binding bolts, which are freshly painted, so a little bit difficult to get off. So the two bolts are now loose. Now I can run the winch out, and it does hang up just a little bit. From this point, if I wanted to change the spare tire, the winch cable here is on a little plate that goes through the tire. So there's a 1/4-inch steel plate with a rubber backing on it that is the way it hooks into the tire. And there's two bolts on the inside of the tire which affix the tire to the frame to keep it from shifting while it's going up and down. So I now take the tire off, swap my tires, put the flat tire on here, and reverse the process by remounting the tire, sliding
The shop work with Maximus continues, and then we'll be heading out to Utah and Colorado, working hard to stay cool. Until next week, thank you for joining us and checking out our custom camper and travels. We greatly appreciate hearing from you, especially getting questions on the rig. Click that thumbs up if you like the video and drop us a comment or question below. We'd love to hear from you. And hey, don't forget to click that subscribe button to follow our continued progress and travels in the new rig. We would be honored to have you as part of the group that are following us on a regular basis. We are here to share and inspire others who are building and traveling RVs. We hope to see you out on the road, and good luck with your working and exploring.